dreams keep flying away, and somewhere far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but no matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I. Face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. So today we're hiking Haffner Creek. This is located just off of Highway 93 in the Kootenay National Park. And this one is about 3.6 kilometers round trip. It's also right across from Marble Canyon. So if you want, after doing this trail, you can kind of do both in one day. So I am looking forward to it. The views are already stunning and we just started. So I'll see you further along the trail.
And I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say.
Hey guys, so we're further along into the hike. We're almost halfway done. I can't believe it. This one's going by really quick. It's been pretty flat so far. There's not a whole lot of elevation gain on this one. Hopefully we get to the creek really soon. I'm really looking forward to the frozen waterfall and the cave, but I just had to show you guys this view, this amazing view right here. I love how the mountain peaks look right now in the winter time. I definitely want to come back here in the summer. This forest beside me is actually burned by some forest fires, so it actually looks super eerie and really cool. But yeah, I'll update you guys further along in the trail. I'll see you in the next clip.
It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind.
Hey guys, so we have made it to the canyon. This is so beautiful. There's frozen waterfalls everywhere. We're gonna head to the cave next and I'll show you what that looks like. I absolutely recommend this as a winter hike. It's definitely something that you'll want to check out for sure, especially if you're in Banff or around the 93 highway. It's perfect. So I'll see you guys further along into the hike.
We are not alone. Within my reverie, there's holy light. Without an unknown, we stand and fight. And Lord, ignite the
guys, we just made a quick detour to Marble Canyon. I've always wanted to do this hike, but it's a very short one to drive all the way here just for this one. So if you are considering doing Haffner Creek, I do recommend checking Marble Canyon out. It's definitely worth your time. So I'll see you in the next clip. Hey guys, welcome to my after hike summary for Haffner Creek and Marble Canyon. So I did this hike back on February 21st. I clocked in at 4.9K with an elevation gain of 201 meters. So a super easy day. I actually ended up doing spin when I came home after this hike because it wasn't long enough, to be honest. But if you are looking for sort of a beginner hike, or if you've never hiked in the wintertime before, this is a great option. It's just off of the Highway 93 after Castle Junction. So think of the way to Boom Lake or Stanley Glacier, or if you're actually traveling to Radium, you will pass by this hike. So we started off the day doing Haffner Creek, and I was really looking forward to this one because it has frozen waterfalls and you're basically hiking through a canyon, and it's very reminiscent of something like Moline Canyon in Jasper. Not quite as, you know, high up and beautiful as that one is, but it's still beautiful in its own right. It travels through an old wildfire damaged forest basically, so it's basically like a new growth forest. I think the forest fire from back then was back in 2003, and the forest is still recovering right now. But you basically start off the trail and it's nice, easy, flat, and the views of this one are quite beautiful. It was a nice clear day, and eventually we reached the canyon. Actually, very quickly we reached the canyon. It's a very short hike, you guys. That's why we ended up doing Marble Canyon as well, just kind of adding the two in one day. You have to park at the Marble Canyon parking lot to start off this hike, by the way, so you can definitely incorporate both into one day just fine. And basically, once you get to the canyon, there is ice climbers for the most part. We did this one during the middle of the week, and there was definitely ice climbers there. And there is a series of frozen waterfalls and ice formations. It is a really beautiful canyon, you guys. If you have done Jura, if you've done Grotto, then definitely switch it up this winter and try this one out. I think you can only hike this one in the winter. I would think that there would be an abundance of water in the canyon, so hike this one while you can. There is still a ton of snow in that area, you guys, so I think that it's fine to do it this month or maybe even up to next month. There was recently a winter storm and the temperatures have been pretty cold. I think the trail would still be pretty stable right now. And basically the cave. Okay, I really wanted to go to the cave. I saw the cave online. I saw photos of it. It basically has ice formations very similar to the Canyon Creek Ice Cave in Bragg Creek. So if you really like that hike, you might really want to do this one as well. But that trail is on a different part of the hike altogether. I was really confused. All Trails map was really confusing, and you basically do not continue up the canyon past the last waterfall. Once you get to the last waterfall, you'll know which one it is, and you can't really go further than that. The trail basically turns into a stream or a creek, and you'll be walking through water trying to get, I don't know, to the other side of the canyon or something like that. But yeah, I don't recommend that. I wore my gaiters, but my feet were still wet. The actual trail to the cave is basically just
before you reach the canyon, you're gonna go up the ridge. It's not as trafficked as the trail that takes you through the canyon, so just be wary and watch out for it. It's not really well marked either. There is a few ribbons on some trees up there, so you do know that you're on a trail. But yeah, basically you continue on the ridge a little bit and then go down into the cave. There's also a lot of rock climbers in that area as well, but the day we went, like I mentioned, it was during the week, so there was actually no one on that side trail. Just on the main trail where the falls were, there was ice climbers. So we kind of stopped because it looked like we were way off trail on all trails. It did look like it would connect eventually, but it was still really confusing. And I basically did more research when I got home and figured out that we were actually on the right trail. So I do need to go back and complete this one. This wasn't a complete failure though. Basically halfway along the ridge, right before the trail gets really narrow, we kind of just stopped there because we weren't sure if we were on the correct trail. Now that I know we were, it's time to go back and do it again. But basically we gave up trying to find the cave, and then we did Marble Canyon, which is a really nice walk. If you are traveling down the 93 and you just need a short hike to stretch your legs, there is multiple trails along here. This one included. This one is about 700 meters round trip. Very, very quick. I think we finished this one in probably half an hour. And that's like stopping for photos and stuff like that. So it was a very, very quick trail. And you definitely need crampons though, because it is pretty icy on this one, and just the canyon is insane. I didn't know it was that beautiful. I knew of it and I've heard of Marble Canyon, but I didn't quite know how high up you were and how far the canyon went down. It's insane. It is such a beautiful place. I highly recommend checking it out. And then there's also Numa Falls. If you continue along the 93, you can check out Numa Falls, which is a little bit further down. So there is definitely short hike options on the 93 that you could definitely check out. If you're just in the area for a day or something like that, then definitely check out Haffner, check out Marble Canyon, Numa Falls. And if you really want a long day on the 93, if you got an early start, Boom Lake Trail is on this road as well, and that one is about 10K, mostly flat, pretty easy trails. So that is all for this one. I will see you guys soon in my next video, and hopefully I do more hikes soon. I think I do have one more after hike summary to film, which is one that I did in Kelowna. But I think that's about it for now, so I'll see you guys soon in a new video. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.
I let you in deeper than